So, I last did slide and dash, I guess. So how about we do slide and slash? This was Trash Can's 2022 edition, submission here. And let's just see if I can, get the results for this one basically ready. Oh. Does he have the results basically up here? Doesn't look like slash going around to actually add a result page for this one here, so. Or maybe it's basically hosts on itch.io this time around. That could be the thing as well. I'll note that there's basically a year, I think, that they basically stayed, like Darren Gray and Slash and the rest, that they basically didn't use the system basically used in 2023 with the one to free scale. They actually had it hosted basically on itch.io. And that looks to be the case perhaps here, because you see scores of 1 to 5 here, so this might have been the year. Which is interesting. Alright, well, we'll basically take a look at slide and slash when I get around to it. But for now, let's actually just try the game here. So, January release, bug fixes, so basically this guy, this is 2022, right? So he's had time basically to update this one a little bit. We'll let the bug fixes basically one here, because why not? I hate you too, XJO. I don't think it's you that's basically causing this issue. Okay, that's perfect. And we'll read this basically first. So, slide and slash. Slide and slash is a first-person fighter set in an endlessly procedurally generated dungeon. Drink potions, get power-ups, slide down slopes, and find magical weapons as you fight to survive against ruthless enemies. Each level gets progressively harder with more difficult enemy types later on. Slide and slash is my submission to the 70-year-old Roguelike Challenge 2022. Alright, so alright, this basically sounds a lot more like a roguelike than it's slide and dash game, so what changed is the question here. Besides it being with a sword as opposed to with a gun. We'll extract this. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so, slide and slash. The jam game, blah blah, let's play it. Sure, we'll leave blank for Ram Seed. Alright, so, there's our FPS at the top, watch the move. Okay, so we got ourselves basically sort of sprint mechanism here. And again, we basically have the stuff on the escape screen here. So hold this to attack, hold this to block or deflect. Tab to open close inventory, Y space to move, shift to sprint, E to interact, F to use potion. Yeah, this does look to be a lot more roguelike-ish, because they actually have an inventory system, and probably potions and stuff to use as well, so let's get to it. And yes, we have the slide mechanism here. Okay, there's one. I just killed Navi apparently. There's a skeleton over there apparently. Whoop. We'll pick this up. I didn't actually do any dodging there, so that kind of hurt. Alright, let's see here. I got the potion here I can use. So let's heal up a little bit. Apparently it pauses time when you basically have this open, so that's nice. There's a steel sword. That's what I'm currently using. Bronze sword. We'll drop that down, it's not useful. There's no dodge mechanics by the way here, so it's basically all deflection and, you know, blocking. I can read a tome. Alright, that gave us some max XP. I'm healing up slowly. Is that because I'm near the book or something else? Not really sure. More max HP? Sure. Not enough gems for this one. Well, now I do. Got enough. There's attack speed. Like, this is basically a roguelike element, by the way. So, I'm basically getting rid of some upgrades here to sort of, like, you know, improve my character here a little bit. That'll take me down. Can I block those, by the way? And I can actually, like, you know, deflect them back at this guy, too, apparently. That works. I'll try somewhere. I'm just gonna, like, just deflect this guy for a little bit. Do I have, like, a deflect bar? I mean, it's simple, but it works. I didn't mean to drop that. Let's try this mace. It's a bronze mace. A sapphire poison sword. Oh, that's nice. There's a staff. See, I can actually cast spells at range. This is a lot more roguelike than, like, you know, Slide and Dash. You can see why. I don't know if it's basically because the Jam version has more to it or not, but, you know. That's fine. One sec HP regen, very nice. There's all stuff that dropped on the floor. Like, this is easily going to get you some points this like game here, just because it has roguelike elements. Like, it's got an inventory, it's got potions you can use. More attack speed, very nice. Now, one thing that'd be really nice to have is like quick weapon swapping with this, instead of like, you know, the sort of inventory system you have basically going for it, but you know, it's fine. Not major. Some steps here. I'll take that. There's like a, you know, you can basically see in like this info screen here where like your money basically is like shown. So as a thing, no stamina drain. That's not bad. It might be an idea, by the way, to have like stamina drain for your weapon swings. By the way, though maybe I haven't noticed it. Maybe you do have that. That could be like an idea to sort of like implement. That's the thing about roguelikes. They have complexity. So you have complexity in your game, and that makes it more roguelike for a lot of people, me included. Take that. That looks to be a level drop to like the next level. Yeah, I can slide down this if I want. Alright, well there's basically one level. Cleared it out of the way. Level 2! Oh, there's the... new enemy type basically right there, a sort of like gold skeleton. Multi-elemental ruby hammer. We'll just pick that up for a moment. So right now I'm using a sapphire poison greatsword, which does poison damage. There's the multi-elemental ruby great hammer. I mean, it's even slower, but it hits like a truck, right? So there's an attack speed potion. Now, even though you have all these different types of potions, I will know I'm not a big fan of, like, you know, stat increasing potions like this. I think probably actually have to be like facing them in order to block them, or else they don't get blocked. So that's a thing. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of like, you know, stat increasing potions like attack speed up and like stuff like that, because it's only temporary. And generally for like these type of games, the temporary isn't that as like, you know, as beneficial as like on a, you know, turn-based game. And I moved too slow in order to block the follow-up attacks there, so. There's block speed. That's a steel poison sword right there. So I'm liking a lot of what I'm basically seeing right here. It's basically more typical like dungeon crawler with like roguelike elements added to it. Which, for most part, is basically, you know, a lot more roguelike, so to speak. There's Scarlet. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a dog or something with this guy, but whatever. Okay, we're done here. Notice the debuys are gone, by the way, so that's a thing to note. Oh, there's Scarlet again. HP regen, always good. Oh, there's a new type of fairy. Critical hit chance. That could be useful. I mean, I don't really need the staff, but you know, it's not bad to have. Void damage, apparently. Interesting. So you have damage over time effects. Now, you could probably flesh this out to be even more like if you basically add more stuff to it, such as like dodging, like you had in the slide in like dash game. And it looks like all these potions I'm picking up, they're like more so like the temporary bust type of thing. You could have like active things like cast fireball and stuff. I'll take that and just move on. Not sure how many levels I'm gonna, you know, clear, but I do feel I'm basically getting like the, you know, the general experience of, you know, what to expect basically here. One way of dealing from right, just draw him in from range. Double max stamina. That's another thing that could be a thing, by the way. Have, like, you know, sort of jumping puzzles and traps and stuff like that to sort of deal with. Definitely so much more that could be added to this one. Now, one thing that basically strikes me as being more realistic about this game, by the way, is the fact that there's a lot more like decision-making like apparent here. The enemies aren't like, you know, necessarily charge me as they like did in like the you know, the other game, because that's basically more like, you know, arena room style type of game. This is more, how can I put this? Like, I can basically see the guys in the distance and they won't engage me until I get close enough to them. So I can sort of like plan what I'm basically going to do to like deal with them. And that's basically like the crux basically one of the things about roguelikes, by the way. They have to have decision making in them. So you basically want to have it so, like, you know, you can sort of like plan out what you're basically going to do as like you approach an area. I assume this gets a lot tougher as we go along, but there's a bronze great hammer. Let's get this. And by the way, it's possible you can also add more moves, basically, even like with like what you basically have for controls here. Like maybe you could have like, you know, a sort of push block type of thing, like they do in Vermintide, where if I'm in this mode, I press left click, like you do like a move basically like this, like a bash with like, you know, a sort of shove, and I could like take stamina and basically knock them back. So, you can like, you know, deal with like maybe like it stuns them, for example, gives you like openings. Complexity. That's the name of the roguelike game. Multi-elemental sapphire sword, so high speed. I'll note that the aim progression seems a little bit slow, so that's maybe something to note, by the way. Down to the next level. Yeah, I'd probably make us like, you know, these like are like, you know, tougher enemies pop up a little bit more frequently as like you descend, or not really appearing until like level 4 here. Like I'm starting to see this guy now. I guess I can see my top left, like benefits we basically have. So attack speed, HP regen, more HP buffs. And then there's this guy again. Oh, you have like crouching as a mechanism, but besides like jumping to a secret spot, there's like no real purpose for it. Same with like jumping. That's basically another thing you could basically have. Like you can have like the Bree, you have to sort of jump around or like over and through. Like you basically did slide and dash. That you really could like just build a lot more basically on. But yeah, definitely not enough of these like advanced guys popping up even if like this stage of the game, so to speak. More progression needed. I'm guessing why I always block first because basically puts him into sort of a stun effect. There's our staff. Like you see it like it's like stun type effect. By the way, I note that the sort of like stun effect like that, I would change it so that instead of like they get stunned after every like just hitting you like that, that like you actually like stun them with like as I said, like a push block type of thing. Have this be like more like useful for like deflecting against like what can I say? Not like a constant stream of attacks, but like the heavy attacks, so to speak. Use this to sort of like deal with guys that basically attack you constantly all over the place. Basically mix up the what you have to do to basically deal with enemies, so to speak. You sort of did that with slide and dash, by the way, but you can still do more. Also, let's get rid of that. Oh, that's fun. I think it's basically enough, like, into this game, unless there's, like, some enemies that pop out, like, as we go to the next level, but the climb is too slow, I think, for finding new enemies. So let's get over here. And yeah, we're still seeing like the tier 1 enemies on this like level here. Yeah, note that because I'm far enough away from these guys, I can sort of pick and choose when I'm going to fight these guys. Like, I actually avoid this guy over here. Like, just not going like near this path near him. Alright, well, that was basically sliding like, slash, I guess. And he's got like sensitive controls, which is awesome for this type of game because it lets you like change how like sensitive the mouse space is and stuff like that. You can invert it, stuff like that. Now maybe the Jam version is like a little bit less, fixed up like the game right there. Maybe it is, but it still feels like that like had a lot more like done to it because as it says bug fixes. So I assume we didn't like add in more content, so to speak. All right, so that's basically slide slash. Let's just have a look at its like scoring here. So and it's like the bad thing, you can't really see like the ratings basically see like how he basically got his like score here. So basically, I can see he got like number 6 overall for a score, but roguelikeness score, right? Roguelikeness score, you basically have like number 47, because not as like roguelike as basically other games. Yeah, international dating. I love these like lovely pages like this. So we don't actually have a breakdown of like how the score basically is here. So not really that much to basically do about do about that basically, so to speak. All right, well, that was a game from 2022. Hope you guys basically enjoy it and take care.